Right, good morning, Year 5s. As you can see, I'm in a slightly different place to usual. I wonder if you can figure out where I am. This week we're doing area and perimeter. The area lesson can just be linked to the one that I did in the garden, because then I'm teaching length area there. Perimeter I have not got any videos for, so again it's just worth quickly going through how to do perimeter. Well done on all of you who've done really well on the new lessons and the new learning. You've done fantastic work and clearly been watching the videos carefully. Just remember to always do your working out. I think that's the one thing I've seen lately, that a lot of people are just writing answers. It's always good to have a systematic approach in writing all the answers down. Okay, so I just found this document over here, which I think would be really useful. Perimeter is looking at the distance around a shape, okay? So pretend if you're going for a run and you're walking or running around a shape, it's how far you've gone around the shape. Area is in the shape, is the space that takes up within the shape. So let's have a look over here. This first question is over here. Hope you can see it. If we're looking at, so it's the P equals, okay, if we're looking at this rectangle over here, we're looking at the length. We're going to add the other length. We're going to add the width. And we're going to add the other width, okay? So that's how we're going to be doing it, is in it with a four-sided shape. See, that's one side, two side, three side, four side. So over here we've got here 7. So I'm just gonna draw over it. I think it's a really good strategy. Just draw over it. So 7, I know that's the width. We've got 9. So those are the two that we've been given. Those are the two amounts that we've been given, and these two amounts are empty. You'll still be able to identify that this over here is the exact same length as this one over here. So therefore, this one is equal to this one. So we add another 7 centimeters. Finally, we've got this side over here. There's no amount. It doesn't really matter, because 9 is equal to this side over here. So it's plus 9. So we've got 9 times 2, which is 18. See, look, I'm just still writing things out. I'm not just trying to give the answer straight away. 7 times 2 is 14, and then we add the 2 together. 4 plus 8 is 12. 10 plus 10 is 20, so it'll be 32 centimeters. It's not squared, it's just centimeters, because it's just physical distance around a shape. Okay, so that's how you do a really simple quadrilateral. Let's move on. Let's do this one over here. I don't know if it's worth maybe making it slightly bigger. Let's have a look. Yeah, let's make it slightly bigger. Okay, we've got one over here. We've got 4 centimeters there. And we've got a missing shape here. But obviously, this over here is not going to be 6 centimeters. Of course not, it's not as big. However, what we can do is we can look at this one over here. And we can say, let's go around this distance. Let's go 4 plus, now, this distance over here doesn't have an amount. This distance over here doesn't have an amount, which is challenging. But actually, what we can do is we can look at the differences. If I had to make this into a full square, it would look like, sorry, my apologies. If I had to make this into a full rectangle, it would look like this. This would be 8, and this would be 8. You've got to remember that. This would be 6, and this would be 6. So if you remember that, you'll be absolutely fine, because what you can then do is, let me get rid of like the actual amounts that I've written there. That if we're looking at this one over here, oh, it says 4 centimeters. If we have a look at this one over here, we've got 4 centimeters, and then we've got how much more to make up the rest of the line. See, this line over here has got 8 centimeters. So I need to make up 8 between that one and that one. So can you tell which one it is? Yes, it's 4. So you see that 4 and that 4 equals the 8. The same can be done. Over here. So I've got 6 here, and I've got 4. I need to find out what this bit is here to find out that amount there. So how much is left over? How much do you need to go from 4 to get to 6? You need 2. So there you go. 4 plus 2 is going to equal that whole line. That whole line equals to that whole line. So there you go. The first thing you do is you figure out what the missing numbers are. That's very, very important. Even in this first question over here, you can write down, just to make sure, 9 and 7. Okay, now all we need to do is go around the shape like we're walking around the shape. So we're going to start here. 4 plus 6 plus 8 plus 2, and I'm writing the lines as I'm going around the shape, plus 4, and then plus 4. So there you go, I've got all of the distances written down on the shape. So now I'm going to add them together. I'm going to do them very slowly. 10 plus 8 plus 2 plus 4, whoopsie, plus 4 plus 4. Let's do this one. 18 plus 2 plus 4 plus 4. Let's do these two. 20 plus 4 plus 4. These two. 24 plus 4. 28. So 28 centimeters is the distance around that shape over there. Again, with this one over here, we're going to find the two amounts that we don't know. Okay, so this one over here, we've got 2. We need to get that bit there to get that bit there. So 2 plus what is going to equal all of that, which is 4. So you've got 2 there. 2 plus 2 is 4. Here we've got 8 all the way here. We've got 4 all the way here. So we need to make sure that that one is 4. Because 4 plus 4 is going to equal that full distance, 8. And then we're going around. Let's start with the one that we worked out. 4 plus 2 plus 4 again. Plus 2 again. Plus 8. And then finally, plus 4. And then you go one at a time. 6 plus 4 plus 2 plus 8 plus 4. That's terrible 4, isn't it? 6 plus 4 is 10, plus 2, plus 8 plus 4, 12 plus 8 plus 4, 20 plus 4, 24 centimeters. So there you go. I know I did that quite long-winded, but you know, you got to make sure when you're doing these calculations. So that's how it works over here. Again, this one's slightly simpler because it's not in a regular shape. So you've got, definitely you know it's 5 completely opposite because they're the same size. Same length, sorry, and then 6 over here because they're the same length on either side. So again, you're just doing 5, you're just doing 5 times 2. Why can't I write today? It's not having my big screen in front of me, that's why. 5 times 2, which is 10, and then you've got 6 times 2, which is 12, and you add those two together, and you get 22 centimeters. So it's the distance around the shape. I'd pause now and have a go through these ones over here if you want to, because that's as far as I'm going to go with those. Ready? Pause. Make sure you pause. No. Okay, done. And then we're going to go through the worksheet that you're actually going to get in your home learning. Okay? And that is one of these over here. This is the first question. So I thought it'd be useful if you actually see me doing the actual question from the work that you've been given, so that you understand. So here we've got 2 amounts that are missing. So we need to figure out first and foremost what those 2 amounts are missing. So can you see this whole line from here to here is going to be the same as this line over here from here to here. So it's going to be 20. So it's 20 minus that bit there. You see how that length there? So it's going to be 20 minus 4. So this length over here is going to be 16. So that's going to be 16 over there. This big long one over here is going to be this bit, and it's going to be this bit. Because as you can see, if I draw a line here, it's going to be the same if I go all the way from there to there as there to there. So you've got 16 from there to there, and I've got 7 from there to there. 16 plus 7 is 23. And now I've got all of my sides. That's the hard bit. Now it's just about adding them up very carefully. Okay, and again, you write them down as you draw the line on the shape. 20 cent. See, do the working out. This is part of the working out, drawing the line so you know that you've done it. Plus 23. What is going on with my writing today? 23 plus 16. These are slightly larger numbers, aren't they? Plus another 16. Okay. Plus 4. And then plus 7. And now all I need to do is add these up. Doing this all in once is gonna give you a higher chance of making mistakes. So just take your time. 43 plus 16 plus 16 plus 4 plus 7. Do the next two. 43 plus 16. Let's split it up. Let's go 3 plus 6 is 9. 4 plus 1 is 5. See how did I just added the two different place values. Plus 16, because I've got to do that one still. I've got to do the 4 still. And I've got to do the 7 still. Let's add this one over here. Oh, wow. So 6 plus 9 is 15. I'm actually going to write down 5 plus 1 is 60. So you've got 60 plus 15, which is 75, plus 4, plus 7. Do this one over here, 79 plus 7, and then you've got your answer of 86. Okay, 86 centimeters is my perimeter. So you write it in there, but make sure you have like a workbook with you so that you can actually do the calculations. So find the missing numbers, find the missing sides. Okay, that's the hard bit. Then go around and make sure that you're adding each and every single one by drawing a line on each of the sides, and then add them together separately. That's my recommendation, and that is the way you're going to get this the best. Hope you're well. Enjoy the lesson.